of Korea taking on the number 10 seed Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund of Denmark. We're about halfway, just under halfway through the action for day 3. Chae Yoo-jung, of course, the reigning mixed doubles champion when she won it last time out with Seo Sung-jae. The winner of this match will take on a cracking opponent, number 2 seeds Jiang and Wei, and the likes of Hu and Cheng and Go and Lai from Malaysia potentially waiting in the quarterfinals. So that is what awaits us in the future. But in the now, it's Lee Chae up against a top 10 pair in Toft and Magelund. This promises to be an exciting matchup. Mixed doubles has certainly delivered today here on court 2. So Lee Jung-min and Chae Yoo-jung played just yesterday and came through their match in the first round quite easily. A little rusty maybe. But this will be a much bigger task for them against the 10 seeds, Toft and Magelund. This is their first meeting.
Amelie, I have white and blue. What do you do? Blue. White color for you. It's white. Who will receive? Lee Jung-min is receiving. Amelie is serving on my left side.
All right, so the Koreans won the toss. Lee Jung-min choosing to receive. That means Amelie Magelund will be the one serving on the near end of the court. That's what the toss resulted in. But this is going to be an interesting matchup. Lee Jung-min, quite an exciting prospect for Korean badminton in the mixed doubles. 19 years of age, young man coming from Incheon, South Korea, ranked 67 in the world with his partner, Chae Yoo-jung. They've gone up as high as 66. That was earlier this month itself. And in the World Championships, of course, this is their first time out as a pair. But Chae Yoo-jung has been here, done that before. She's the reigning mixed doubles champion in this tournament, now 30 years of age. She's also been part of Team Korea for a long time from Busan, and has gone up as high as number 2 in the world with Seo Sung-jae. There you go, that gold medal coming along with Seo back in 2023. And while we say that they haven't played each other, I can say that Chae Yoo-jung, in fact, has played Toft and Magelund this year. As we see their road to this match, they beat Pringle and Andrew in just under 30 minutes. It was a pretty smooth sailing victory for them in the end. So Chae Yoo-jung played Toft and Magelund in the Sudirman Cup with Seo Sung-jae, and they won that match 17 and 13 during the group stages. So she does have some experience of playing them in 2025. Jesper Toft, very tall Jesper Toft, 26 years of age, standing 200 centimeters tall. World number 10s at the moment. Have gone up, of course, as high as you saw there to 7 in the world. That was in April this year, soon after winning the Orleans Masters. Win-loss record this year stands at 19-10. That's 65% matches won. In the second round, it's a lot closer, which will maybe a bit of a concern to them. It stands at 4-3. You compare that to Lee and Chae. They have a win-loss record of 8-3 this year, 73% matches won. In the second round, they're flawless at 2-0. Toft and Magelund receiving a bye, being a seeded pair in the first round. Oh, it's going to be an interesting one, Bobby. I mean, lots to expect here, lots to look forward here. What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, it's my match of the day, really, for the ones we're sitting and covering. I missed out earlier, which I'm disappointed by. That opening mixed doubles where the top seeds Feng Yangzhe, Huang Yongping went out to the Danes. This could be, whilst on paper they're the seeded pair, the higher ranked pair, we can forget all of that in terms of the rankings, really. We can forget that these two are 66, 67 in the world. Yes, he's a teenager. They've mixed up the partnerships recently, Korea, and you know, Chae's been playing with other partners as well, having some success. These two came through and got to the semi-finals at the All England.
just the second tournament together.
Exactly. And the week before, they were the Orléans Masters. So it was 2 weeks in, and they're semi-finalists, bronze medalists at the All Englands. I mean, that sets the tone in terms of the rankings. Forget the rest. We're looking at that's the level. And so, whilst the Danes are supposedly the higher ranked
Ladies
pair,
and gentlemen,
the Koreans are definitely not the underdogs here today. This is going to be a fascinating battle.
Chae, Korea. And on my left, Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund, Denmark. Amelie Magelund to serve to Lee Jong-min. Level
Johari is the
play.
man in the umpire's chair, joined by Daniel Law, the service judge's chair. And, well, one thing that will certainly prove inspiring
What an opening rally.
for the Danes is the way Christensen and Bo won this morning. That will give them a little spring in their step.
Yeah, Christiansen and Boyer, heroes for Denmark today already. What a performance that was this morning. Can the Danes do it as well? They've got every opportunity to. They are so exciting to watch. I've had a close eye on Amelie Magelund and Jesper Toft. I mean, this is almost like a third chapter for Amelie Magelund in mixed with former partners. And you know, that includes Matthias Turi as well, and Nicholas Noor, of course, and she was there or thereabouts with those two, but she's really gelled well, and they've improved so much. I was critical of Toft a couple of years ago. I didn't think he was quick enough in the rear court from side to side. Yes, he's 6'8" or whatever. He's got this enormous attack. The Koreans definitely don't want to be lifting anything other than the back line to Toft, because the angles he can create and the power are impressive, but he's also got this lovely touch. When he gets in and around the net, he's really impressive, and he turns the shuttle into space. Even when he's slightly on the back foot, when it's behind him, when he's in the mid-court, really nicely. And he's become fast now across the side of the court as well, so he's a threat. Amelie Magelund is textbook. She's got this brilliant instinct for the forecourt. She plays these what look like simple-looking shots, but it's always the right choice into the right spaces, probing, just prodding, trying to get, like, asking the question. But she's challenged by Chae today, you know, reigning world champion with Chae. And this guy on screen now is 19, but he's fantastic. He carried them through, as you said, in their opening round. He was the sort of powerhouse and heavily relied upon by Chae. He's creative, he's powerful, he's quick. Great start for the Danes, but you can't see this running away with the Danes. I think when the Koreans get into their stride, we're in for a real battle.
And it was a slow start in their opening round as well for Lee and Chae against the Scottish pair of Pringle and Andrew.
Route 1 attack for Toft and Magelund. Look at that. That's textbook. She's in the right place. He hits the right smash, and she finishes. They've dipped a little in form, I think you could argue. The results in Japan and China. China Open.
First round exit in Japan.
Yeah, tough tournaments for them.
Yeah.
Big tournaments on the
Also
World
in
Tour.
China, yeah. They were very disappointed in themselves. I remember speaking to them after the Japan run, because they had had a little break between Indonesia and Japan, and they came in with big hopes preparing for the World Championships, and they were extremely disappointed with their result in Japan.
Round 1 exit to Nicole Gonzalez-Chan and Yang Hongwei from Taipei. It was a really disappointing deciding game. They lost 21-7 in round 1, and I don't know, maybe they don't travel too well. Tough opponents at the China Open. They had Chen and
Chen, exactly.
So, you know, we can only take so much at that, and of course they were brilliant at the All England as well. But in Europe, they've been brilliant, and they put in a great performance at the European Mixed Team Championships to beat Jikel and Delru to help Denmark win that team event, and then they also beat them again in the final at the European Championships outright, and they were the dominant pair that day. So you know they've settled into their rhythm. They've got a great strategy. They know what they're doing. They play well together.
3-9.
And yeah, this is kind of 50-50 for me. It just depends on the form on the day.
But they have started extremely well here. Toft and Magelund, 9-3 up now, and just like 3 minutes played, Bobby. That's how quick it's been. Barely got through the introductions.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes here and there, but actually it's been some great attacking work to finish the rallies early. And all credit to this Danish pair for getting into this position already. Wow, through the legs from Lee.
Serves over.
Can't keep it going.
4.
Look at that from Magelund. Oi. Toft happened to put it right on Chae racket.
5-10.
Yeah, she's not going to let that one go, is she?
She's going to have to be up for this today in a way that perhaps she wasn't on day one.
Well, error on the net from Lee Jong-min means it is indeed Toft and Magelund who go into the mid-game break well ahead, 11-5 up, in fact 6 points the difference. And they've had about 5 minutes of play, 6 minutes of play.
Især når vi server i lige, spiller den ud på din baghånd, der sker jo rigtig mange gode situationer. Okay, ligger den, kan du godt smide den over hende en gang imellem, hvis du står med den, ikke? Rigtig god variation i angrebet her. Bliv ved med at have den der rolige arm, og så komme fremad igen. Det er ikke super meget for at løfte.
Der kommer flere løft nu.
Nej. Så hele tiden klar, du ligger klar med spaden hele tiden her,
20 seconds.
han ligger nede.
Court 2,
okay?
20 seconds. (11-5).
11-5 in favor of Toft and Magelund. So opening game, quick fire start, went up 5-zip before the Koreans got a point in. We haven't had that many matches as well, Lee and Chae. I mean, that was something that I spoke about yesterday, just the 4 tournaments, if you think about it, of which one of them was Sudirman Cup, where they were mixed around a fair bit, Seo and Chae, Lee and Chae. So really 3 tournaments. We had Orleans, we had All England, and then Macau, where they lost in the first round. And that's been it.
Yeah, and they had a pretty comfortable draw at the All England until they got to the semi-final. They were beaten by Feng Yangzhe, but he was playing with Wei Yaxin on that day, and it was a tough battle, but the Chinese, having that experience more together as well, will have had an impact. And we know their quality, of course. So yeah, that does make a big difference. Only playing for, well, really a number of, we can call it months, but weeks. Great pick up there.
Oh, that's a good point from the Koreans. Well worked, energetic. You could see Chae trying to take the initiative.
Yeah, the Korean pair simply didn't start the match with enough intensity and speed. And they've recovered nicely here. It looks like they are matching the Danes now for that speed across the court and taking the shuttle early.
9-11.
I was looking at Toft and Magelund's record against Koreans just generally in mixed doubles. They haven't had many opportunities to play Korean pairs, which was surprising, and they unfortunately have been on the losing end of the 3 times they have. I know we don't read too much into statistics and history, but I was surprised to see that they hadn't played the Koreans so much. That's what surprised me the most.
9.
Yeah, there were Looking at the Danish coaches there. I love Stavngard's new moustache. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Get a chance to see that again in a moment. Yeah, they're quite choosy at times with what tournaments they play. They've had the Danes, for example, commit to the US tour every year, the US and Canada. And Taipei seems to do the same thing, but you don't always get all of the Japanese or Koreans or Chinese going to those events, despite the fact that you know, you're picking up decent ranking points at 300 and 500 events. And so perhaps that's a reason for not coming up against
11,
one of the top
12.
Korean pairs very often.
Well, look at that. They've made it a one-point game now.
Sitting back. I'll have a few more things to say at the change of ends, I think, because this is completely turned around.
Yep.
11-5 now back to level terms.
He won 7 of the last 8, Lee and Chae.
Out.
Good call from Amelia. That's just short.
13-12.
Don't often see two left-handers together either, which
Yes.
is a
It's a rarity.
yeah, it's going to prove a little bit less orthodox, because there's those natural shots where you want to drive it up the line in defence,
13-all.
and your opponent's got to take a backhand then in the mid-court. The intensity of shots won't be as strong as if it's, in this case, to Chae Yu-jung's forehand, and that can catch out players on occasion.
Not long. They found their rhythm here now, Lee and Chae. You can
13.
see the way they sort of move around the court, the way they're rotating. And taking their time to these, build up these points. You know, Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund were very quick off the blocks. Didn't really give them a time to settle. You saw those 5 quick points. But now you see the tempo or the rhythm having slowed down in this match. It's a master of mixed doubles sitting in the coaching chair, Park Ju-bong.
It's got to be really careful. That's quite a few now out the back.
15-14.
Bit too much pace in the mid-courts. Put on the shuttle from the Danish pair. Toft in particular.
Light touch at the net from Chae Yu-jung.
Lovely, getting the net cord.
Clear 2-point lead for the first time for Lee and Chae.
Serve over. 15-16.
Well, still only 12 minutes on the clock, 31 points scored, and there's tension out there. It's an electric pace. That tension getting the better of Lee and Toft. Is it Toft or Magelund that served?
Serve over.
Magelund.
17-15.
Awful serve by her standards.
Serve over.
Makes up for it.
16-17.
Well, it's getting scrappy.
Yeah.
And I guess you can understand it. It's getting towards the end of the game,
And I reckon whoever wins the first game, that's a big advantage.
it is in this sort of match.
Yeah. Oh, he changed his mind right at the end there.
Yeah, again, I think it caught the net on the way through. He wasn't sure it was going to fall short or not.
The direction changed.
Took it late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, bounced off. Pops up nicely. Great serve, but again, Chae Yu-jung world class in dealing with that, causing a problem for Magelund. turning out to be one of the quickest games I think we've seen all week.
It's definitely one of the quickest games you've seen all day.
Yeah, without doubt.
18 all. Just 14 minutes played.
You can just feel and see how much pressure they're putting, both pairs are putting on the quality of the shot because they're having to play so tight.
Very fine margins.
Yeah, risks bringing the net into play, of course, when you're playing that close to it, and the amount of errors we've seen. They're almost looking for perfection.
Oh, nice. That's a good point.
20 game points.
Brings up 2 game points for Toft and Magelund, but just really well constructed point, that one.
Yeah, again, route 1. Magelund stepping in, following up from Toft. Koreans have got to try and find space in the cross-court in defence there when Toft is smashing. Not easy because he hits it like a rocket.
19-20.
1 game point saved. 1 more to go.
That's superb from Magelund.
First game won by
Well, they do convert on the second chance. 21-19, just attacking Chae doing on the backhand. And well, they'll come away with a bit of a relief, a sigh of relief. 16 minutes gone. It's 21-19 to Toft and Magelund.
Yeah, the pressure really sort of elevated in the middle of that game. And, I think it's fairly quick conditions out here, and that bodes well for attacking pairs. So we haven't really seen the long rallies. It's whoever can get on the attack first has been able to get a big advantage.
얘가 공격을 하니까 싫어져. 그리고 그 사이드 동작을 빠르게 해주면서 날릴 건 놔주고 지금 공격을 별로 때릴 찬스가 없었잖아.
우정 앞에서 좀 싸워도 돼. 여자도 여자를 네가 자신 있게 싸우고 올라오게 만들어야 좀 공격하고 그다음에
그러니까
앞에서 네트 플레이 하니까.
붙이면은 다시 온단 말이야.
잘하고 있어 지금.
빼주라고. 해놓고 그다음
수비도 자신 있게.
Det er lidt ligegyldigt. Altså, det der, hvor det bare sådan kommer frem og drikker med til. Det er det bedste. Ja. Ja. Men klar, jeg får ikke til det.
Part 2, 20 seconds. Part 2, 20 seconds. Yes, sir. Get ready.
20 seconds?
Yes, it's all ready.
It's all ready.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, man. It's okay. Yes, but it's okay. Second game. Level. Play.
So game 2 of this mixed doubles second round matchup. So Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund took the opening 21-19.
1 love.
Just ensuring that they converted on the second game point after it got a little too close for comfort. Interesting to see how Chae and Lee respond to that, going down by 1.
Yeah, Toft just losing sight of that drive up the line.
That's over. 2-1.
They're really trying to dominate straight off the serve or return. Danes are forcing a quick rally.
She's about to leave that.
Yeah, perhaps a strategy. They don't want to get into the longer rallies and let Chae Jung start dictating the net, and Lee's creativity to start picking holes in the Danish defence. I think they're just trying to get straight off and win the rally at the earliest opportunity. Oh, bad luck. I think Chae would have had it covered.
3.
Yeah. Beautiful placement from Jesper Toft.
4-2.
Just look at the way pushes the shuttle over.
Better control. I think there is a bit of a difference in the ends in terms of speed of the shuttle. I think the Koreans are now playing with the drift behind them, because there were quite a few shots like that in the first where Toft managed to find, you know, almost the blue carpet at times. It's easier to play into the drift for these top players.
5-2.
Well played again, Jesper Toft.
6-2.
Seems to be finding the spaces on the court. Toft.
Yeah, that's something I've complimented him on. Watching them play quite a few times this year already, actually. Where I think it was the China Open early rounds, came up against tough opposition. It might have been Indonesia. They've got this almost unique ability to take on the very top pairs
7-2.
and just take the pace off and find the space. Something that was a key tactic when Feng Yangzhe or Zhang Jingbang or one of those mixed doubles pairs from China were the opponent. There we go, there's a beautiful example.
That's stunning.
8-2.
They both went for it, and for a second there might have been some confusion there, but the response from Toft.
Yeah, I think Toft's got something like 2 foot extra in reach.
Yeah.
And got there before Magelund.
But also there's the lightness of the touch.
Oh, beautiful shot. Oh, I think Magelund was struggling. I don't think she would have picked up that shot. She slipped in defence there. But into the net from Lee, and 7-point lead.
Six in a row for Toft and Magelund. Make that 7. Again, just quick off the blocks. Quick rallies, quick exchanges, 3 or 4 shots at most. And they want to be on top of their opponent, just not give them a look in.
I wonder how much that result first thing this morning is playing in the minds of these mixed doubles pairs all around the draw. Because
that was an amazing result.
For me, they were... Oh, great touch from Lee. They were bolted on to the final for me. I couldn't imagine anybody lower down the rankings taking them out of this draw early on.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Jumped on that, Jesper Toft, and it is 11-3 at the break. They have been even quicker in game 2, if it was possible, and now have an 8-point advantage.
It's massive. The Koreans have got to show some better awareness of the situations they're in. The Danes there, if we're right about the speed of the ends, knew that it was unlikely the Koreans would try and fire flat into the rear court, so therefore Toft pushes up the court and gets that chance to kill, and it's all very strategic and great awareness. They're really under pressure here now, the Korean pair. I'm not sure they can come back in this.
20 seconds.
너무 앞으로 전진하니까 애들이.
Okay. 11-3 play.
We're going to resume at 11-3 in the second game. 8-point advantage, make that 9. It's all going very smoothly now for the number 10 seeds. There was a concern about the Korean pair yesterday and about how they were slow getting going, getting started, and you know, against a pair like Kringle and Andrew, who are much lower ranked than them. And it's just, you see that there. Chae Yu-jung not just quite in it.
Yeah, they gave us a spell middle of the first game where they looked to get into top gear in terms of movement speed and taking the shuttle, intensity of the rallies. It's gone again, and this is all Denmark. I think that speed of ends is playing a bit of a part in this match, but it bodes well for the Danes, and they're really using it to their advantage as well. But actually, just they look prepared, up for the fight, straight off the first shot of the rally. Oh! That sat there for an age.
That is lucky. But they have deserved every bit of luck, given the way they have played this match. Oh, they would have held their breath for a while there.
Yeah. Spent almost a second just hovering on the top of the tape. What a result. I mean, look at this scoreline as well. They're not in the match. They're not in the second game at all, the Koreans. They are just being dominated by a very fired-up Danish pair. Good rally. One of the longer rallies we've seen, which we've not seen many.
Oh, clash of rackets.
Oh, no!
He missed it that time.
Serve.
Confusion on both ends.
Yeah, clever use of the middle to cause that confusion between the Korean pair.
Yes,
Poor miss in the end from Toft. Anywhere over the net, I don't think that was coming back. Look at the way Amelia Magelund is challenging. She is dominating Chae Yu-jung. Reigning mixed doubles champion is well under the level of Amelia Magelund at the moment.
Oh, they need a little bit more.
6-16.
They need to take a bit more initiative here, the Koreans, that's for sure. I just feel that the rallies are being controlled, whether they're winners or errors, being controlled by the Danes. That just...
Great defense.
7-16.
For a time. Good pressure this time, Chae Yu-jung stepping up. 360 pirouette as well. You don't see that one in the textbooks.
He's going for the softer drop.
Yeah.
Smart.
But it's the pace in which he's moving left and right and able to keep the shuttle going down, not giving away the attack. That's something where Jesper Toft has improved hugely in about 18 months. Just perfect. This is the performance
18-7.
that the Danish would have hoped for. They're not doing anything wrong here. Everything's going their way. Clever shot.
Danish mixed doubles are on another level today, that's for sure. You think about the quality that we're producing against
19-7.
one half of a World Championship winning pair. All England semi-finalists, I mean, you name it.
Good return.
Serve
This is terrific from Toft and Magelund.
It really is. They are playing at another level here, and it's just destruction of this Korean pair today.
9-19.
Just hanging on here, the Koreans trying to find a way back in. You've got to think, looking at the score though, Mosh, it's too far gone.
2 points away now is the Danish 10 seeds from a place in round 3 where Jiang and Wei await. And this will certainly put them in a confident mood, having seen off Lee and Chae, or almost seen off Lee and Chae. It's not done yet, the way they have.
Yeah, Zhang and Wei are a difficult pair for the Danes. If the Danes get through this, it's going to be a really tough battle. It's never over, though, until the umpire's called it. I mean, yes, it's 9 points to make up.
11-19.
Well, just finding their wind again, the Koreans, as they did, though they didn't let the match get this far away from them, the game get this far away from them in the opener. But again, it took them some time to get going. And maybe in the second, it's a little too late. Oh, great bounce. Great bounce from Chae.
Well,
12-19.
shifting momentum. Yeah, I think they were 9-2 down in the first, the Koreans, and came back to square the match in the middle, or square the game rather. Left things a bit too late. You've got to think they still have left it too late here.
Oh, she had to track back Magelund.
Short lift.
13,
Easy smash.
19.
At what point will
Yep.
what point will the Danes start worrying? 15?
I think they already are. I mean, they've just lost what, 6 points in a row.
Yeah.
One of them needs a shoelace problem, a towel down,
19.
fall on the floor and make a sweaty mess and get them to mop it, because and I know, whilst I know it's sportsmanship or whatever, they need to break this momentum somehow, and an experienced player or pair would be trying to do that. It needs to be now.
15-19. Quick.
There we go. Somebody's
There's
asked
the
for
mob
something.
down.
I know it's only a few seconds. It could have been a useful break a bit longer somehow.
8 points in a row for Lee and Chae. Oh, there comes
Isn't it funny?
the
Break
reprieve.
momentum.
Yeah.
20. Match
And it's
point,
5 match
15.
points.
And you win
You
the
were
next
looking
point.
for that towel down.
Well, it's the pros all do it, and it works. It does work. You can't argue with it. And they're at match point.
5. Oh, they desperately needed to stop that run.
Serve
But also that run from the
16-20.
Koreans must instill back some belief that even at 16-20, they can still have a chance here.
Hey!
Well, Toft and Magelund weathered what looked like a scary period of points. 8 points from the Koreans. They weathered that. They held on here, coming through 21-16 in the end. Remember, they were 19-9 up, just to put things into perspective, but coming through 21-16 in the end. And a straight games win nonetheless for the Danes as they are through to round 3.
Just brilliant performance. It was a great game in the first. They did well to see it through, and what a start to the second. Yeah, 17-7 up, 19-9 up. They looked completely dominant, the performance of their lives. And then somehow, almost let the Koreans back in. It was a great sense of relief, I'm sure, to have finished it off. But that massive lead they have was well-deserved, and what a day for mixed doubles in Denmark.
Absolutely. Plenty to write home about for the Danish mixed doubles. Toft and Magelund march on after a straight games win. And coming up, we move to women's singles as Pusalavi Sindhu, the 2019 champion, takes on Malaysia's Karupatavan Letshana. That's the match that's coming up.
This is Notre Dame, known for its hunchback. And we've had a few monster matches here as well, here on Court 2, Day 3 of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025. Paris has been beautiful on and off the court. Now we return to women's singles, and it's Karupatavan Letshana of Malaysia versus Pusalavi Sindhu of India.